The topic today is in regards to developing a coherent export strategy, knowing where you want to go, why and how. First of all, I'd like to introduce my company and myself. My name is Keon Yong. I'm founder of Walplus. Walplus is a company that we're selling wall decorations products and wall stickers, coat hooks, and this is our stickers that we are selling. The history of how we started, about 6 years ago, me and my friends was moved into a new flat, and we were thinking to decorate the new flat with a low budget because we were running out of money and put all the deposit down to the flat. And finally, we found a wall stickers and alternative products to decorate a flat with a good budget. And then come in 2011, about 5 years ago, I invited my former classmate as a co-founder to form the business. Then we chose Camden Town as our first stop to sell the wall stickers, but it didn't went very well because we only sold one wall stickers during the whole days. And before I went to Camden Town or I went to any shows, I always thought that I was going to sell 10,000 of it. And finally, I sold one wall stickers only. However, I actually learned from that. If I would have sold on that day, if I have sold like 100, I think I would be still stay in Camden Town today. I was lucky that I only sold one, and we quickly moved forward and changed our strategy to sell in e-commerce. From there, then we start to grow, and we pack from my flat. This is my corridor in my flat. It's my storage room. And also, then I expanded to my kitchen, and this is my, living room that I was packing my wall stickers in there. That year, we moved, saved a lot of money, and then we tend to move into a warehouse in Stratford. It was a year after we formed the company. So this is Timmy, who our supervisor, packing all the stuff, and we are very busy. Then the next year in 2013, we expanded to the next warehouse next door. And then in 2014, we then moved into a bigger warehouse in Stratford. And this is how we grown up to, and the team is going towards our direction. It was my flat, the storage room when I started. Then we moved to Stratford. And then this is today our warehouse in Beckton. First step to export, I would say, is to understand your products. We always need to highlight our products so our customer knows that the benefits, what's the difference you are as compared to your competitor. Hence why I always put like self-adhesive is one of our benefits. Why self-adhesive? Because conventional wallpaper, you need to put paste on it. And then when you want to remove it, it's very difficult because it leaves bits on your wall as well. And our wall stickers are removable. Not a lot of people are doing that because if you go to IKEA, B&Q, they have wall stickers, but they are unremovable because they didn't want to actually having a complaint from a customer. But we actually still doing that, having a removable as an extra options in our products. And it's safe to use. All our wall stickers we send out for testing. It's past EN 71.3, and what is that? That is a European standard for safety for children. However, although the wall decorations you don't really need to send for testing, but we still send it for testing, just for a safeguard for our customer that you can sell the wall stickers and use it actually. Where do you want to go to export? Which territory is our first question when we come to think about the exporting market. So we need to decide a territory that we are going to go. Here is the analysis that I've done. When we think of exporting, everyone think of China because China is simply big. And they have high populations. They have 1.3 billion of populations. If we are going to earn the area is 9.5 million kilometers square. If we are going to earn 1 renminbi per person in China is going to make you 1.3 billion renminbi. Convert it into pounds, it's actually only 138 millions. Hence why we are also comparing it with the America, because America currently is the biggest economical zone in the world. USA has got population of 380 million people. Area is similar to what China have. Earning 1 USD per person is going to make 380 millions. That's equal to British pound 227 millions. After the USA, I was comparing with the European nations. Europe population has got 500 millions. Area is half the size of America and also in China. So it's smaller size but with a larger population as compared to USA. Earning €1 per person, we're going to make 500 millions. And the data tell us straight away that it's equal to 384 million pounds. So where are we going to? In territory-wise, first step, we are going to Europe. There are numerous factors of deciding where we go first after we deciding to go to Europe. First is economic size. I've actually summarized the top 5 biggest economic size in the world, but in Europe as compared to the top 20 in the world. And also the second factor to decide where we're going to is GDP per capita. What is GDP per capita? Is the GDP per populations of the country. So it's actually telling us that how much that per person is earning in that country. So I've also summarized the top 5 GDP per capita within the Europe. They are Luxembourg, Ireland, Netherlands, Austria, and Germany. The third factor that we were comparing was populations. Because the products that we are selling, if you are selling a lower end market, population certainly is going to be a big factor for us. Hence why you can sell your product quicker than more expensive product. If you are on an expensive range, of course the GDP per capita then come into more important into the considerations. So the top 5 populations in the Europe is Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and Poland. Then I put them 3 of them, the 3 factors together and comparing them. Then come up with the top 4 territory that we should go in as a UK exporter. First is Germany, second is France, third is Italy, and then Benelux. Why they are in my consideration also with the factors of geographic, they are very close to UK. We can actually reach there with a road transport, then it's going to be maintain our transportation cost to a very low level. Hence why you are more competitive. And the duties, because they are Eurozone, hence why you don't have to pay any duties, and also the export documentations. For the first step, it's certainly easier to go out there. Economy and currency stability, they are all using euro. We are just like a one nation exporting to that. And also Great British Pound has got a very close relationship with the euro economy. Hence why in terms of currency exchange, it tends to be more stable as compared to other currency. After that, we are going to deciding if we want to go online or go to traditional distributor or retailing. Online is the new trend of the shopping habits for everyone, but it's not the only one. The retail has got the benefit as well to survive, because on retail, people can actually get them straight away on the shops, but then online you have to wait for weeks and weeks. And then online probably you are harder to get reach. For example, this is a population diagram that we may put into considerations that whether we want to go online or we want to do with the retail. For example, the more green part is actually less habitants. That means that it will be more suitable to go online rather than doing retail as compared to the red color that has got more density on. Hence why I reckon that we can actually, before we decide where we want to go, we can look at the population data so that we can decide what we want to do, whether to target online or to target traditional distributors or retailing. There's no definite answer, but we need to study and analyze it. Packaging products for different markets. Certainly, retail and online packaging, they are different because they have different requirements, different presentations. Hence why we need to have a good retail packaging before we go out to do a retail and go online. We have to check the size and limit of the poster requirement. For an example, in the UK, if you are going to send out a large letter, the limit that you can go up to is 2.5 centimeter thick. As compared to if you send the same letters to Europe, then you will be categorized as a large parcels because their limit is actually 2 centimeter instead of 2.5 centimeter. Hence why when you go export, you need to relook at all your packaging and make sure that they are actually in the right category requirement from the post office. That will save you a lot of money by doing that. The third thing is the languages for different countries. You need to prepare the instructions to tell your customer how to use your products, and also the warning signs that you need to put into your packaging so that into different countries, different languages, they can understand what your product is, how to use them. Ensuring that you can grow your product demand is a very big challenge. Before straight away going to big, then we need to step by step go through country by country, forecast your sales, monitoring the stock level every week, and also list out the top best sellers and forecast annual consumptions, and then put into season so that you don't disappoint your customers, and that will impact their confidence as well, not only to your products but your company. How to find a good partners to work with UKTI. We have been working with UKTI for a couple of years now. They've recommended us a lot of customer leads, and also telling us the little trick that the country, what we shall do into each country, and also introduce us some of the local distributor to us, and hence wise it's really worked well for us. Choose the one, when you come to choose a distributor, choose the one that is actually fit for us, not certainly that big is good, but need to choose the one that actually fit for you, having the same philosophy, follow your own brand guideline, and also this is very important things. When we were very small, we actually have less bargaining power to bargain about the payment terms. If you go to a big distributor, they're going to ask for 90 days payment terms, 60 days. So if you go to a medium range of the distributor or smaller scale of the distributor, then that will certainly help on your bargaining power, and also that's improve the cash flow when you have a shorter payment terms. Innovative, when you go to get an online retailers, you need to make sure that they're innovative enough, have the online shopping shops as well to improve their customer shopping experience.